I grew up in Nebraska, and my family, we went to a Catholic church. It meant family time, walking together as a family to church every Saturday night, and Dad would always complain, and Mom would say, come on, we're going, and we would walk to church, and that's what I remember. And it didn't mean anything about salvation. I didn't know about salvation until I came here. What I remember about Catholic church was it was family time, and it meant listening to my mom sing. And that was nice. That was important to me. We never missed church. However, we never had a Bible opened in our house either. Life was rough. I had secrets. I had buried secrets that I didn't even realize that were controlling me until I started attending Celebrate Recovery in 2006. I used to drive by the church with my daughter in the car, and I would make up excuses not to walk in the door. I would tell her we were late. I would actually look at my shoes and know in my mind that I was thinking I was too dirty to walk in the doors. I was just different than the rest of my family. I was the girl who stole the police car and went for a joyride and had something happen in high school that I wasn't telling anybody about. I got pregnant and had an abortion, and then I quit college. Just a million things that started this steady tread of hard times. Hard times. When I finally put all those things on paper and read them in a Celebrate Recovery meeting one night and told my testimony just as it was written, rather than believing I was the dirtiest girl alive, that's when the devil lost his grip on me. When I was able to say those words out loud. I wanted to put Casey in Midway Baptist School. And I remember one day asking Carlene, you know what, there's a house I want to rent, and I want to put Casey in school at the same time. You know, private school is so important. She reminded me, she said, when it's the right thing to do, God will provide. I go into work one day, and my boss offers me a $3 raise. Who gets that anymore? People get 50-cent raises and that kind of thing. I got the house. I put my daughter in private school. Now understand, I'm following Christ right here. Not every week I wrote the check for the right amount. But you know what? I was giving and trying to give as we're supposed to. October of 2009 is when I started e-giving. I do it through my credit card, where the right 10% comes out of my check every month. Well, the last year has been amazing. I was sent to Japan for 3 weeks for work. Who gets that? It didn't happen in my life. I have no college education. Where I work, people aren't hired without a degree. Somehow God put me in this career, and I was accepted. The bottom line is what I used to do was if I skipped church, I didn't write a check. If I wanted to go on vacation, maybe I'd write that check for a little less. Sometimes I'd do $100, sometimes I'd do $25, sometimes I would do my 10%. It was my 50th birthday. Don't wait until you're 50 to start e-giving your right amount, because I've had an incredible year. I've had an incredible year. I have opportunities to go to different churches and tell my story. I have opportunities to travel to different countries and share my story. And it's a story of salvation. It's a story of being saved through all the junk I'd done and not being proud of myself. And it's a story of being loved even though I felt unlovable.